Second race at Sha Tin. We're on to your weather. Two races on the dirt for Sunday's programme. This is a Class 3 over the 1,200 metres. Field headed by California Concord. Two-time course and distance winner. A run under his belt already on the turf. Switching now to the all-weather. Sunset Washers won course and distance as well. Ready to win. Makes his Hong Kong debut here for Frankie Law with the blinkers on as well. A three-time winner out of New Zealand. Invincible Missile, all-weather debut for him. Northern Dragon switches from the turf to the dirt. Only had one start last season. That was back in February as well. Can't stop the feeling. Out behind Flying Bonus, first time this season. Super Axiom onto the dirt now as well after fading late down the straight at Sha Tin on the turf last time out, and down to Super Win Dragon, another all-weather debutant. Only beat one home in that first responder race down the straight as well, Mark. Super Axiom out in front again, I suppose.
Good to slow. I don't know if he's got a slow gear, Super Axiom.
Yeah.
He just likes to get out and run. He tried up really well over this surface in the off-season and ran a good time in doing it, so we'll see if he can produce it on race day. California Concord, the big winner, because he follows him. Our Creed, Northern Dragon, Elon are the two that are out there three wide. Sunset Watch, one dead heat from a mile back last season on this surface. Mega Heart, the start's an issue with him, but he was good first up. Super Win Dragon and Invincible Missile.
Right. We're going to start off here with California Concord, second up for this season. Nice warm-up here, Paul, down the straight of the 1,000 metres, and his second up record is outstanding.
It is, and he's won twice over the on the all-weather, barrier number one. He's won off a rating of 76, he's rated 74. So, look, everything's perfect for this horse, and he'll definitely get his opportunity.
He goes up £1 for this fourth, and he's come from a long way off them here. He ends up getting beaten half a length. That second up record, 3 starts for 2 wins. Both wins have been on the all-weather. He'll love the surface switch, and no reason why he can't go on from that race.
Yeah, and Super Axiom treading water late. I suppose the theory being that he might just be able to coast home a little bit better on the all-weather, but up in trip as well. Can't stop the feeling. This is a pretty solid effort. First up, well beaten by Flying Bonus, Mark, but still beat the rest of them home.
He did. He was up outside the lead. He trialled quite well too leading into this race. Now, I didn't find a spot for him in the top 4 because he's been up and down with his distances. I just keep waiting for him to step up in distance like he raced in New Zealand, Paul, but it keeps going well over the shorter trip. Mega Heart starts are an issue, but he'll find the line strongly again.
Yeah, I thought it was a good run from him, as you say. He's well beaten, but still was clear there in second. Can't stop the feeling by Swiss Ace. Likes the surface. So, look, I'm going to throw him in on a minor line.
OK, yeah, hard to ignore it off that run as well. The debutant, the first starter here, is ready to win. His trainer is Frankie Law. Frankie, you debut ready to win in race number 2 on Sunday, Class 3 over the 1,200 metres. A three-time winner out of New Zealand. What's he shown you so far?
Ready to win. His horse looks quite good, and he trialled good on the dirt. So this time I just put him on the dirt to see.
He's actually trialled well on the turf as well, and all his 3 wins in New Zealand were on the grass. Why are you going all-weather first time with him?
I trialled 2 times on the dirt. He looks good, and at this moment he's a little bit keen. So I think all-weather track 1,200 fast pace should be at this moment suitable for him.
And as far as the blinkers are concerned, he wore the blinkers in New Zealand, so you're happy to start with him in the headgear as well?
Yeah. I try blinkers on trial, so he trialled good also.
And what are your expectations for him debuting on Sunday?
He got a good draw. I think he can follow the pace and to see. Sometimes trial and then the race are a little bit different. So I hope he can have a good result.
All right, he's ready to win. Frankie's assessment, 1101 was his name, Mark, when he raced in New Zealand.
It was a stupid name. So I'm glad they changed it. Didn't mind his trials either. Frankie's team going well, and yeah, I thought his all-weather trials were good.
All right, he's in the market as well. Did he make it into your top 4, Paul?
No, he didn't. Look, they have put blinkers on for him on his first start, and he did wear blinkers in New Zealand. So, look, I didn't get him in quite at the end. I went with a horse at a massive price here. He's 33 to 1 currently, and his name is Super Win Dragon. He always works really well and trials well on the surface. Comes here, he's by Better Than Ready, comes here for the first time. Really liked his run at the back end of last season. He's had a run now this season down the straight 1,000. Matthew Chadwick's in some good form, so I'm going to make him the each-way play at that price. California Concord, obviously the hardest to beat, and everything looks good for him, but he does have to carry the weight. Can't stop the feeling. Good run for second on the surface last time. And then the 10 in there for fourth, which is Super Axiom. He's a bit of a boom or bust horse, isn't he? But 12, 1, 8 and 10.
With the one California Concord tuned up beautifully for this race with that performance down the straight behind a first responder. Preferred surface, Carros on board for Tony Cruz. Ready to win goes in for second at his Hong Kong debut. Wins at Otaki and Trentham before arriving. 10 to run third Super Axiom. He could come out and win. He could stop. Who knows what you'll get with him. And number 6 Megaheart. Expect him to be running on well at the end again. 1, 4, 10 and 6.
I've included the first starter as well. I think California Concord the one to beat, and Super Action worth noting they're putting the pacifiers and a hood on him as well to assume try and curb his enthusiasm a little in the early stages. But that's race number 2, a class 3 over the 1200 metres on the all-weather.